What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We're back, and it is just a few days after Tennocon, and I have some awesome assets to show you guys. Today we're going to be looking at the deluxe skins we saw at Tennocon. There are 6 of these deluxe skins, and I'm telling you guys, not just 1 or 2 of these skins look great, but they all look absolutely fantastic, and I'm very, very excited to take a look at these with you. But in case you are wondering, I will be doing a few videos taking a look at several different things we saw at Tennocon. But for this episode, we are going to specifically be looking at the deluxe skins because they're just so wow. They're so wow. Trust me. Let's get in here and take a look at our very first deluxe skin, and that is going to be the Ash deluxe skin. And oh my goodness, guys, check this out. Look how this has this very skeletal, morbid, really dark and grungy, like gothic feel to it, and I absolutely love this thing. It's like an undead assassin feel to it, and I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is, other than the fact that it is dark and creepy, super creepy, but I'm in love with it. Just in general, taking a look at the arms, the aesthetics, and the legs, and the armored kind of look to it is very, very interesting. You can see almost like a wrap down around the stomach, which gives me kind of like a mummified kind of feel. That this definitely comes across as almost like a mummified, ancient assassin warrior or something of some kind. And yeah, it gets up there in the chest. There's plenty of line work with some textures and some gritty kind of look. A little bit of energy in there, not too crazy, throwing energy all over this frame, which is all right. And then, of course, getting on up into the helmet, we have this awesome hooded look with a very skeletal face. Of course, you can see that we can't see the eyes. We can't see, the upper half of the skull or whatever. It's definitely like a masked, gritty, blind warrior assassin. It's like a skeletal blind warrior assassin of death. I don't know how else to put it, guys, but I think this looks absolutely awesome. I hope you guys are looking forward to getting your hands on this at some point, because I know I am. Following up with that, this one's going to be hard to beat. I am in love with this skin. Right here we have the Excalibur deluxe skin, and I also want to throw this out there. I know that this year they've been doing a good job, actually, like I predicted, getting fan art incorporated into the game. This is the Excalibur deluxe skin by Liger, and I'm sure plenty of you guys know the name Liger at this point. I believe Liger was the creator of the Neja, incredible dragon, deluxe skin that we got. Does plenty of fan art, in the game, lots of concept art type stuff, and this is just another phenomenal piece of work that Liger has created. And you can see, number one, this Excalibur, absolutely killing it in terms of aesthetics. I mean, I love this look. This is, like I said, this is going to be hard to beat. The bone-like, armored, like shin guard type stuff. You can see that he even has this raptor cloth deal with his feet, which I love. The back end by his heel, you have this just jagged, interesting aesthetic going on down there. For the most part, the body, almost what the skin would be of this frame, looks very dark and I don't know. I'd say mystical, but what I mean by that is it reminds me of the proto skin, the part you can't really color, very metallic. This kind of reminds me of that, except instead of some pretty straight line work, this is definitely more all over the place, and it gives me kind of a smoky, a smoky vibe, and I absolutely love it. Besides that, when it comes to the cloth, what comes down over his leg. Looks very, very cool, very interesting. Definitely got some textures in there that I'm gonna love to see when it's incorporated into the game. You've got what's wrapped around his waist, this waistband type deal, which you can see is incorporating several things. You've got these orbs down the one side, which I would love to see in game. Very interesting. Probably going to tie into energy color. I don't know. It's very. It ties in a little bit of like a warrior of the plains. It reminds me of like a hunter that would roam up the plains and go about hunting monsters or something. A very wise, interesting warrior. The shoulder, where the cloth comes up and wraps around the shoulder, very interesting. Definitely has a lot of volume to it. There's some cool details in there that I absolutely love. The sleeve that comes down over the other arm as well, definitely a good addition to this skin. The Kubro skull helm deal over his shoulder, phenomenal. I love that addition. And then you can see that it wraps up around his neck and all that cloth, all that volume. Looks very, very interesting. Getting into the helmet, I can't exactly tell what is specifically going on up and around like this like cloth visor, like hooded visor type thing going on there, but I'm really excited to see how that is implemented in the game, to see what that looks like. You can't see too much of the actual helmet, but from what you can see, it definitely looks a little bit more insect-like. Gives me a little bit of like the original Ash helmet kind of vibes. But up through there you can see the braided, I wouldn't say it's hair, but the braids that come down with the little dangly bits that come off of that, and it's just super interesting. There's so much detail in this design. I'm hoping this is developed and created with that very, very closely to this concept, because I am in love with it. On top of that, we have this awesome what appears to be like a Nakana skin, some sort of katana style weapon. It's got this crazy like hook in it. Got a little bit of its own like accents on it as well. The sheath looks pretty awesome. Definitely fits in well with this skin. This crazy warrior of the like roaming nomad warrior of monster slayer, I think is awesome. And then you notice he's also handling this pipe, and they have confirmed that they're going to try to implement this pipe into the game. Whether it's just going to be tied to a new animation, where say your Warframe is idle and you have this animation on, that the idle would include this pipe where we would maybe pop it in his mouth real quick and take a puff. I don't know. It would be very, very cool if you could incorporate something like a pipe in like an auxiliary slot and do that from now on. I don't know. That would be super, super cool. But anyways, we know that this skin has cleared. It will be in production at some point. Who knows how long it'll be before it comes out, because this is a very high quality skin, but I cannot wait to get my hands on this. It is absolutely awesome. Following that, which is very hard to follow up, but we do have a really cool looking deluxe skin for Harrow, and that is going to be by Samuel, and I believe Samuel is one of the creators over there at Digital Extremes. But anyways, this is a Horus deluxe skin, which, oh guys, this gives me like very spectral, like spectral space warrior acolyte vibes, and not like an acolyte we see in Warframe. I'm talking like, reminds me of like the Templar or the Dark Templar in like and like StarCraft. But this thing, you can see it's got the on its arms and its waist. It's definitely not in one whole being. This entity or whatever is definitely more made up of like a spectral energy of some kind. I'm excited to actually be able to get in and color the energy and enjoy, fashion framing this thing. But it has this very dark priest, like I said, like acolyte or a Templar kind of feel, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I really enjoy Harrow. I think he's a really cool frame with really cool abilities, and this is going to be a fantastic frame. I can't wait to get my hands on. I haven't even pointed out the incredible helmet. Definitely got some energy color all up in there. The design, kind of the way it's angled, I really love. I love the helmet design, and a lot of helmet designs that follow kind of this like pointed chin kind of look. I don't know, that maybe that sounds stupid, but anyways, it's very cool. Not even mentioning the ring of energy that comes around the backside of the helm, and the interesting design of all the protrusions that come off the helm. This thing looks so good, absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to get my hands on this skin as well. Alright, so following that up, we have an Navara Deluxe skin by Skyers. So you guys are probably familiar that Skyers is works at Digital Extremes as, I believe, character design. I do believe he works on several different things. For instance, he works with the Tennocon, Tennocon community, of course, because that has to do with like character design and stuff like that. But this is his creation. This is going to be an Navara Deluxe skin, and I think it looks really fantastic. I'm gonna be completely honest though. However, when I first saw it, it actually gave me big Korra vibes. I honestly thought this was a Korra skin at first, and I am still kind of a little confused because I feel like it fits Korra's aesthetic really well. So I'm really interested in that. But anyways, besides that, because Navara is a stealth frame, this doesn't really throw stealthy vibes my way. I don't know. Anyways, you can also kind of see like an Equinox thing here where it's a non-symmetrical frame, and you can see the colors are split from unevenly. So it's very interesting in this design aesthetic. But I mean, I do absolutely love it. I think this is a fantastic look. All the like the armored pieces, all the edginess of this frame, the non-symmetrical look, I actually really like. I'm kind of surprised that I like it as much as I do. But the helmet looks super fierce and aggressive. The only part of me that really sees this as a stealthy Navara look is I feel like this is a frame that would make me absolutely relieve myself in more than one way when it leaps out of the shadows. You know, it leaps out of the shadows and ready to pounce and just murder your face. This thing would be hella scary. Super aggressive look, and I love it. I love it. Just a little confused on the fact that it is for Navara, but anyways, I'm down. I'll take it. Definitely I'll take it. But anyway, next up we're gonna go with, oh my gosh, guys, can you believe, God, I'm sorry, if you guys are sitting down, you better, all right, so Nova Deluxe number 2. Yes, we have a second Nova Deluxe skin, and I know a lot of people are like, I kind of really want a deluxe skin for this frame or that frame. Trust me, I'm about to put this up on the screen, and you just prepare yourself. Nova Deluxe 2 by P. Venters, and that name sounds very familiar. For whatever reason, I can't put my finger on it, but I do believe P. Venters has definitely had fan art put across in the past. I believe this specific skin was even shown on one of the prime times. Maybe that's where I'm getting the name from. But anyways, awesome design. This Nova. I I love Nova. I know a lot of people love Nova, and this skin I feel like does Nova a ton of justice. There's lots of energy in it. It's definitely got for a squishier frame like Nova. This definitely looks very metallic and armored, and I absolutely love it. This gives me the biggest well, I mean, Nova is like a molecular supernova frame. I don't know. This just screams that. This screams that. Like, I love it. I love it. I don't know how else to put it. The energy is abundant, and I'm absolutely cannot wait to get in there and color this thing, fashion frame this thing to the nth degree. I'll probably have 3 or 4 new Novas just with this skin because I can't help myself. But man, this thing looks absolutely insane. This is definitely up there with one of my favorite reveals in Tennocon. And it's crazy. The Excalibur and this Nova, it got me hyped. So that's because they're some of my most played frames. But wow. Just absolute wow. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just great job. All right, so next up we have Titania Deluxe, and that is going to be by Nikita. And I am really hyped for this, and for a couple reasons. We'll talk about that in a second. But you can see up here on the screen now, we have this Titania Deluxe modeled out and looking absolutely gorgeous. One of the best parts about getting a Deluxe in the game is this most likely means that Titania will be seeing her rework right about the time that this Deluxe skin comes out, and I'm super excited for that because while I think Titania is a very cool and interesting frame, she doesn't really have all that much use beyond her 4 ability. So I would love to see that good rework come through and have her be definitely put in the spotlight a lot more than she currently is, and I'm hyped for that. But in terms of just straight up aesthetics and because this frame has aesthetics, I'll tell you what. But this very vibrant like coat, it appears like she's kind of wearing. This, you can see like the coattails that come down with the energy color that comes out of it. It's very vibrant, very interesting. But you can see down by like her cuffs, like her sleeves. It kind of it's slim, and then it kind of comes out a little bit more. Very, like I said, very vibrant. Very it's just beautiful. There's like beauty to the design in this like the torso and the arms of this frame. Not to mention the poofy whatever that is that covers her neck area. Definitely gives me like a very like a very wealthy and pompous. Does that sound rude? Anyways, coat that she appears to wear. Very, very interesting. And then she does have a little bit of like slim legs and those heels that she appears to be wearing. She is, of course, the fairy queen, dealing with the butterflies and all that cool stuff. On that note, she will also be seeing the butterflies that she carries, the razor flies, I believe they're called, will also be getting themselves skinned with this Deluxe skin as well. But looking gorgeous. And lastly, to really point out on his skin, which everybody I think adores on this frame, is the helmet. Very what's the right word? It's gorgeous. It's definitely got a lot of angles. It's pointy. It's definitely insectoid. It is butterfly themed. But the line work and the curvature, there's lots of curves. Obviously, you can see plenty of curves on this, but not just the stuff that comes off the back side of the helmet and goes way up and curves around, which you think of as like antenna for like the butterfly feel. But then even down on like the brow of this helm, you can see this line work and this extra added bit, these curves and stuff on it. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this helmet. I really, really, really love this helmet, and I think it fits the aesthetic, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous all around for this Deluxe skin. So very excited about it. Yeah, there's not much more I can say beyond this is just a beautiful skin. It looks great. So anyways, that is basically it for our deluxe skins. I am totally curious which ones you guys are excited about. I'm going to be doing, like I said, multiple videos based around Tennocon. The 2 Warframes we'll talk about in another video, as well as a bunch of weapons and whatnot that is coming our way. There is also Wukong Prime, which which I've done a video on, and you guys can take a deeper look at that if you want to click in the outro, or if you want to click up in the corner. But anyways, absolutely beautiful. I will be doing a Wukong Prime giveaway at some point in the very near future. I don't know when the deadline is for for that skin, or that giveaway. So stay tuned. You will see a Gleam link at some point in one of my upcoming videos to see how you can enter for Wukong. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comments, tell me what you are excited, which one of these skins are you excited about? You know, do you have any qualms with any of these skins? Or yeah, just I'd love to hear what you guys think about these skins for sure. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Blah!